Data collection techniques. Prepared by Ruchel P. Solitario. List 3A. The questionnaire. Pre-questionnaire planning. Major step of pre-questionnaire planning. 1. Define the problem and purpose. 2. Consider previous, related research, the advice of experts, and so on. 3. Hypothesize a solution to the problem or at least identify research questions, the answers to which will shed some light on the problem. 4. Identify the information needed to test the hypothesis. 5. Identify the potential respondents or subjects. 6. Select the best or most appropriate technique for collecting the necessary data. Advantages of the questionnaire. 1. The questionnaire, especially the mail, email, and web-based questionnaire, tends to encourage frank answers. 2. The characteristics of the questionnaire that help to produce frank answers also. 3. Another way of stating the second advantage is that the fixed format of the questionnaire tends to eliminate variation in the questioning process. 4. The manner in which a mail questionnaire is distributed and responded to also allows it to be completed within limits at the leisure of the participants. Disadvantages of the questionnaire. 1. Use of the mail questionnaire eliminates personal contact between the researcher and the respondent. 2. The mail questionnaire does not permit the respondent to qualify answers to ambiguous questions or, at least, makes it more difficult. Constructing the questionnaire. Type of question, according to information needed. The major types of questions, according to the kind of information needed, include the following. 1. Factual questions. 2. Opinion and attitude questions. 3. Information questions. 4. Self-perception questions. 5. Standards of action questions. 6. Questions about actual past or present behavior. 7. Projective questions. All or most of the items in a questionnaire may be focused on one specific topic and, in aggregate, considered to constitute a scale for the topic of interest. Type of question, according to form. In selecting or designing questionnaire items, the researcher must consider the question format that will best obtain the information desired. The form of the question in turn determines the method of response. The researcher must decide which response format will be the easiest for the respondent while still producing adequate, definite, and uniform answers to basic types of questions. Open-ended or unstructured questions, as the name indicates, are designed to permit free responses from participants rather than ones limited to specific alternatives. Fixed response or structured questions, also known as closed questions, limit the responses of the participant to stated alternatives. The possible responses may range from a simple yes or no to a checklist of possible replies to a scale indicating various degrees of a particular response. Question wording. The way in which the contents of questionnaire items are worded can also affect their validity and reliability. Sources of error. Logical weaknesses in the instrument, such as faulty scales, inadequate instructions, researcher bias, sponsorship bias, imperfections of design, respondent interpretations, time lapse, circumstances, response bias, reactive insights. The interviewer should attempt to create a friendly, non-threatening atmosphere. Thank you and God bless.